Hello dear student, this is Ankit Vishwakarma here, your science teacher, and today I am back with another chapter of science, that is materials. So here in this chapter we are gonna cover all these 5 important topics. So let's start. So our first topic is matter. So in simple language, what can be matter? Anything that we can see, we can feel, है ना? It is called matter. We can also touch it, है ना? For example, chair, this board, chalk, book, anything, air, fans, all these are just materials, or we can say them matter. Material and matter are the same thing. There is no confusion between these two terms, because materials are the matters which are having some mass and occupies space. So this is the bookish language of matter. That anything which are having mass and occupies some space. For example, me here, I have some mass. You are having some mass. Even this, if I take this chalk is also having mass, and it is occupying some space. I am occupying some space here. That's why we call it as a matter. But ऐसी भी कोई चीज होंगी जो कि मैटर नहीं होती, जैसे हमारे थॉट्स हो गए, आइडियाज हो गए, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट हैविंग एनी मास. इमोशंस, फीलिंग, ऑल दीज आर नॉट कंसिडर्ड एज अ मैटर. सो मैटर की अगर प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन बोलें तो मैटर इज एनीथिंग विच इज हैविंग मास एंड ऑक्यूपाइज सम स्पेस इज कॉल्ड एज मैटर. सो this was all about matter. Our next topic is classification. Classification means arranging something, है ना? So we are having number of materials, you all know, है ना? On this earth there are several materials, several metals are present. So we all need to arrange them, है ना? कोई प्रॉपर ग्रुप बनाना, ग्रुप करना, उसको फिर सॉर्टलाइज करना और फिर उसको पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप के अंदर डालना. दैट इज ऑल अबाउट क्लासिफिकेशन. तो अगर क्लासिफिकेशन की बात करें, सो क्लासिफिकेशन इज नथिंग बट सॉर्टिंग एंड ग्रुपिंग ऑफ मटेरियल्स इनटू अ पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपका खुद का एग्जांपल ले लो, स्कूल में, है ना? तो स्कूल में ग्रुप कैसे बनते हैं? क्लास वाइज बनते हैं. तो एज के हिसाब से ही बन जाते हैं, या फिर मेल, फीमेल, ऑल दीज आर जस्ट क्लासिफिकेशन. एग्जाम्पल ले लो फ्रूट्स का, है ना? मैंगो, बनानास, एप्पल, ऑल दीज आर कंसिडर्ड इनटू अ सिंगल ग्रुप एंड दैट ग्रुप इज कॉल्ड फ्रूट्स. ऐसे ही वेजिटेबल्स का अलग ग्रुप होता है, उसके बाद फ्लावर्स का अलग होता है, बर्ड्स, एनिमल्स, है ना? सो मटेरियल्स को प्रॉपर ग्रुपिंग की जाती है. अब थर्ड पॉइंट जो होता है दैट इज बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन. मतलब ऑन व्हाट बेसिस वी कैन क्लासिफाई ऑब्जेक्ट्स, है ना? सो ऑन द वेरियस वी कैन टेक सेवरल मेजर्स टू क्लासिफाई ऑब्जेक्ट. देयर आर सेवरल बेसिस. फॉर एग्जांपल, कुछ मटेरियल्स हार्ड होते हैं तो उनका एक अलग ग्रुप बन गया. कुछ सॉफ्ट होते हैं, है ना? कलर के हिसाब से उनको अरेंज कर सकते हैं, या फिर टेस्ट के हिसाब से अरेंज कर सकते हैं, जैसे एसिड, बेस, है ना? और क्या हो गया इसमें बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन में वेट के हिसाब से अरेंज कर सकते हैं, या फिर बेटर एग्जांपल है जैसे लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म एंड नॉन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. ठीक है, लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म कुछ एक्टिविटीज करते हैं जैसे रेस्पिरेशन, डाइजेशन. नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स डू नॉट डू सच काइंड ऑफ लाइफ प्रोसेसेस. सो ये हो गए बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन कि किस बेसिस पे ऑब्जेक्ट्स को, मटेरियल्स को हम लोग क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं. या फिर जैसे एग्जांपल ले लो कंडक्टर्स, है ना? कंडक्टर्स आर गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. तो जो भी जितने भी कंडक्टर्स हैं वो उस ग्रुप में हो जाएंगे. और इंसुलेटर, यू नो, दे डू नॉट कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक आता है एडवांटेजेस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन. क्लासिफिकेशन करने से कुछ तो होता होगा, है ना? या फिर इसका दूसरा क्वेश्चन अराइज होता है, व्हाई डू वी नीड टू डू क्लासिफिकेशन. मतलब ऑब्जेक्ट जैसे हैं वैसे ही रहे, उनको ग्रुप करने की, क्लासिफाई करने की क्या जरूरत है? तो इसके लिए एक बेस्ट एग्जांपल है, इफ यू गो फॉर अ शॉपिंग मॉल एंड देयर कोई भी सामान कहीं भी रखा है ना, and all the items are not arranged properly and they are kept here and there. So when we reach there, definitely we are going to face problem because खाने की चीज़ खाने की जगह पे नहीं मिली तो फिर दिक्कत तो जाएगी, है ना। कपड़े कहीं और हैं तो उस टाइम पे हमको क्या बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत जाएगी, ज़्यादा एफर्ट करना पड़ेगा ढूंढने में, है ना, चीज़ों के, क्योंकि कुछ भी यहाँ वहाँ रखा है तो ढूंढने में बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लग जाएगा, इसलिए टाइम वेस्टेज भी होता है। दैट्स वाई वी नीड टू डू क्लासिफिकेशन, है ना। क्लासिफिकेशन होने से चीज़ें क्या हो जाती हैं, सिंपल बन जाती हैं एंड एफर्ट भी बहुत कम लगता है। जो फिफ्थ टॉपिक है दैट इज प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मटेरियल। अब जितने भी जो मटेरियल्स हैं, मैटर है, कुछ ना कुछ सबकी प्रॉपर्टीज होती हैं, जैसे कोई हार्ड है, कोई सॉफ्ट है, किसी का कलर ब्लैक है, कोई वाइट है, कोई कंडक्टर है, कोई इंसुलेटर है, और क्या प्रॉपर्टीज हो सकती हैं। यहाँ पे दोनों प्रॉपर्टीज डिस्कस करेंगे इस टॉपिक में, मतलब मटेरियल्स की फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज भी एंड केमिकल प्रॉपर्टी एज वेल एज, है ना। तो अगर केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज की बात करें तो कुछ मटेरियल सॉल्युबल होते हैं, कुछ नहीं होते, कोई मेटल्स होती हैं जो, कोई रिएक्टिव होती हैं, कोई नॉन रिएक्टिव, मेटल्स, नॉन मेटल्स। सो ऑल दीज आर केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस चैप्टर मटेरियल्स, है ना। व्हाट इज द लास्ट टॉपिक? प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मटेरियल। As there are several physical as well as chemical properties of materials and we will discuss here in this. So first one is texture. Texture means how does a material feels when we hold it, ना। जब कभी हाथ से छूते हैं तो मटेरियल कैसा लग रहा है, that defines its texture, मतलब रफ है कि स्मूथ है। अगर रफ की बात करें तो bark of a tree, it is a kind of rough material. And if you all know, you have seen marbles, है ना, marbles, that is a stone, it seems very smooth and it is used for our flooring in the houses or buildings, है ना। So texture is nothing but how does the substance feel when we touch it. It may be rough, it may be smooth. Then comes second property, that is luster. Luster is shyness of a material. There are some substances which are very shiny and there are also some materials which are very dull. So if I talk about the shiny, so there are some metals like gold, silver, they are very shiny, that's why they are used for making jewelries, right? And if I talk dull, so there are some metals, charcoal, phosphorus, these are very dull metals, means they are very less shiny. So third one is hardness. So if we need to find the hardness of a substance, so what we do, we take two substances and scratch one over the other. The substance which gets scratched is called as very low hard, है ना, but which scratch the other material, that is known to be the hardest metal or material. For example, if you will take glass and wood, and if you will scratch both, then what will happen? Glass will scratch wood easily. It easily shows that wood is very soft material, or we can say it is not that much hard as compared to the glass. If you take what? Diamond and glass, then in that situation what will happen? Diamond will easily scratch glass, and you have to remember that diamond is the hardest substance on our earth. It can scratch glass, iron, steel, and it is used in many industries, है ना। Then comes density. Density is nothing but mass per volume. We need to sometimes find that which substance is denser, है ना। If we compare with water, now what will happen? There is one property, sinking and floating. So जो substance water से ज़्यादा dense होते हैं ना, the substance which are denser than the water, they easily sink into the water. And there are some substances which do not have much denser than the water, they will float. For example, if you take wood is much denser than the water, that's why it do not sink into the water. And if you take iron nail, it will sink. Why? Because it is much denser than the water. So density determines whether a substance will float or sink into the water. And if we talk about its definition, it is nothing but mass per volume. Means एक given volume में कितना mass content है उस substance में. Next term, solubility. Solubility is the property of materials by which we can say that a particular material is soluble in water or not. So there are some materials which get dissolved into the water, so we can call them soluble substances, and there are some materials which do not dissolve in water, they are called non-soluble, insoluble substances. So if we take soluble substance example, so there are various. For example, sugar, है ना, our salt, these easily get dissolved into the water. जो तो बात कोई solute की, अगर gases की बात करें तो oxygen, you know, है ना, oxygen get dissolved in water, but there are some gases like nitrogen, they do not get dissolved into the water. And here one more topic is there in solubility. There are some liquids, miscible liquids and immiscible liquids. अगर बात करें miscible liquids की, तो such liquids which mix with each other, जो एक दूसरे के साथ mix हो जाते हैं, they are called miscible liquids. For example, all of you would have drink lemon water, है ना? What do? You take lemon juice into the water and then drink it. So lemon juice easily get mixed with the water, that's why it is a miscible liquid. If we take immiscible liquids example, then you all would have seen oil, है ना? Oil do not get dissolved into the water. It remains on the upper layer of water when you pour into the water. So they are called immiscible liquids. In solubility also there are solute and solvent. Solute is what we add into the water. It is present in very small amount, but solvent is always present in the large amount. Most of the time we take water as a solvent, and it is also called a universal solvent. Then comes our next property, transparency. Transparency means nothing but vision, है ना? Whether we are able to see through materials or not. So on the basis of transparency, materials are divided into three categories. First one is transparent materials. So transparent material की बात करें तो they are the materials through which a person can see clearly. For example, this air. Air also is a material. So air is a transparent material because why? Because we are clearly able to see through it. Second thing is glass. Through glass also we are able to see clearly what is behind the glass, है ना? Transparent glass I am talking about. Second बात करें transparent के बाद आता है क्या? Opaque objects. अब opaque objects ऐसे होते हैं, they are just opposite to transparent object. What happens through them? We cannot see clearly through them. Opaque object का best example board, है ना? Through the board or through this wall, this is made up of bricks, है ना? We cannot see behind the wall. Why? Because it is a opaque material. Opaque material में क्या होता है? Light do not pass through. They do not allow light to pass through them. That's why we cannot see clearly behind the opaque object. Next, इसमें जो third होता है that is translucent materials. Translucent materials. They are the materials through which we can see partially, है ना? Partially they will allow light to pass through them, but some lights remains just in front of that materials. Transparent material के example की बात करें so polythene, है ना? If you take oil paper, जिस पे oil लगा हुआ है, so that paper you see, you are not able to see properly, but somehow you can see. That's why they are transparent. Next property activity attraction towards magnets. So there are some substances which get attracted to magnet, means they can attach with the magnet. For example, you have already known iron, है ना? Iron, nickel and cobalt. These are the materials or metals which get easily attracted towards the magnets, means they magnet को attract कर लेते हैं. So they are called magnetic materials. And there are some materials which do not attract to magnet. They are called non-magnetic materials. For example, board, plastic, these are non-magnetic materials because magnet से attract नहीं होते. Then comes conduction of heat. So on this basis, substances are divided into further two categories. What are those? Conductors and insulators. So the substance which allow the heat to flow through them are called good conductors. Means ऐसे substance जिनसे heat pass हो जाती है और heat को carry कर लेते हैं, they are called conductors. Metals are good example of conductors. Iron ले लो, iron को, that's why our utensils you see in our kitchen house, what happens, they are made up of metals, aluminium. Why so? Because they are good conductor of heat and it easily get heated, so that's it very easy for us to cook food in our home. Next, इसी में क्या second, insulators. Insulators are the bad conductor of heat. They do not conduct heat. अब उसी में किचन में ही पहुंच जाओ, वहीं पे देख लो एक एग्जांपल. Your handle cooker is made up of plastic. That is nothing but bakelite, है ना? Our pan cooker, their handles is made up of plastics. Why so? Because they do not conduct heat. अगर डायरेक्ट हम एल्यूमिनियम के बर्तन को टच कर लेंगे then definitely we are going to get burn our hand. That's why उनके जो हैंडल है they are made up of insulators. Plastic, bakelite, melamine, all these are poor conductor of heat. Next term, combustibility. So on this basis, combustibility, substances are further divided into two categories: combustible substances and non-combustible substances. You see petrol. What happens with it when you burn a matchsticks? What will happen? Oh, we all are going to get up down, है ना? So combustibility means the substance which easily catch fire are called combustible substance, and the substance which do not catch fire, they are called non-combustible substances. Here combustible substance का एग्जांपल हो गया पेट्रोल, डीजल, केरोसिन, है ना? They are combustible substance. And अगर non combustible की बात करें तो again आयरन हो गया, डायमंड, because they do not catch fire easily. Next आता है durability. Durability means the life span बोल सकते हैं ना, life span of a materials, how long a material can last, है ना? इसके बेसिस पे और भी होते हैं composable substance and non decomposable substance, है ना? तो decomposable substance वो होते हैं which get easily decomposed into the nature. For example, our vegetables all are very decomposable substance. They easily get decomposed even in 4 days, 5 days, or more than 10 days. But there are some substances which do not get easily decomposed. They long for a longer period of time and may also harm our environment. For example, glass, iron, all these are wastes which are non-decomposable, है ना? They harm the nature. They harm our nature. So here we have discussed all the properties, and I hope you love today's video. Thank you.